What's going on, my fellow dongs, and welcome to another ranking video. Today we're going to be ranking the Mario Tennis games, all 7 of them. This list will be based off only the 7 ones. Any spin-off ones won't count, so we're going to be taking a look at Mario Tennis on the Game Boy, N64, GameCube. We're not going to look at the Wii because it's obviously the same game. GBA, Wii U, 3DS, and Tennis Aces. Without further ado, let's go. Number 8, Mario Tennis on the Virtual Boy. I actually forgot this game existed before making this list, so I'm just going to put it on the list anyway. This is by far the worst in the series. Well, it's the Virtual Boy for crying out loud, so that already makes it bad. While it has some interesting modes, like a tourney mode and doubles and singles, that doesn't go without saying. That's basically it. There's only 7 characters in the game. Basically, the 7 characters starting from Mario. Well, not around that time quite yet, but it had a decent amount of characters. I gotta say though, this is definitely the worst in the series, even if you're not counting this one. Let's just pretend this one doesn't exist. Number 7, Mario Tennis on the Game Boy. You guys are probably going to disagree with this list right now, and I kind of understand that a lot of fans really love this Mario Tennis game. Now, personally, I just played this and the story mode's okay, but I'm not really, it's not really for my playstyle, honestly. I mean, sure, it does have a unique story and stuff, but I never really liked this game personally. And maybe it's because of the character roster and knowing that you can't even unlock the characters, especially in the Virtual Console release, which is on the 3DS. So basically making multiplayer kind of meh. Maybe that's why I put it low, but I mean, if you're into the single player stuff, this is definitely worth picking up though. So get on 3DS eShop or something at least. Number 6, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I heard about this game a while ago, and I was really excited to finally get this game. Knowing that this was one of my first Mario Tennis games, actually, maybe that's why I put it a little lower than the others, but after playing the other Mario Tennis games on Virtual Console, I can see why the reviews were extremely bad. What's the gimmick of this? Mega Mushrooms. That's it. What else? A lack of new characters. Well, sure, we had Prissy Princess and I think Toadette, which is her first appearance in Mario Tennis, I think. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if she was in Mario Tennis Open or not. I never played that game in a while. But, yeah, the character roster is pretty meh. No Diddy Kong, no Koopa Troopa. We have Boo at least. But, God, the character roster is so bad. Please go, does anyone actually like tennis? Now, sure, for friends and stuff, it's pretty fun, but after playing it like a little bit, you forget this game even existed, that basically. So, yeah, and also online, you can't play with your friends, which is the biggest disappointment ever. Honestly, I really hope all of your friends didn't get this game just for online, because can't play with friends, I guess. Number 5, Mario Tennis Power Tour. This is a great classic Mario Tennis game, and it's available on the Wii U Virtual Console, or emulating it, which is probably, if you want to do that. Well, I really like this game. I put this in the middle for a reason, which we'll talk about in a bit. I gotta say, I played this on the Wii Virtual Console. I extremely like the story mode, honestly, personally. Maybe it's because it's on the GBA, because I love GBA games, and also the multiplayer is still a fun concept. Well, obviously, connecting GBAs is really hard at this rate, but, does people still play this? Not really, but still, it's a nice classic game that I think you could really try. If you really like the story mode, you should probably get this one. Honestly, I really like this game. I love the power shots they included too. The only downside to this game, I think, is just a lack of characters. They have Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Bowser, and Waluigi. No Wario, no DK. So maybe just the roster is bad, but this is still overall a classic game. Number 4, Mario Tennis Open. This was the Mario Tennis game that completely went downhill for fans, and I haven't got this game since 2 years ago on Christmas, and because I've been holding on this game to try out the other games, and I got this game finally, and I tried it. It's okay, I guess. It had a decent amount of characters, honestly. I like that. The mini games were pretty fun too. And some of the courts were just the same, and that's it. So yeah, Mario Tennis Open is kind of the more disappointing Mario Tennis game, although it's still a very fun game. They have the tourneys like Mario Power Tennis and the whole single player and all that stuff, and I gotta say, it's pretty fun. Would I recommend getting this? Nah, just get freaking Tennis Aces, honestly. It's still a really good game overall, but it's on the 3DS for a reason, I guess. But overall, this was still a good game. Although I guess the only downside to this game is probably no power shots. While they have chance shots and all that, we're like powerful shots, you know? Unless you're playing Ultra Smash. Number 3, Mario Tennis on the N64. This is by far the most overshadowed Mario Tennis game in the series, and I don't see anybody talking about this besides people are saying, Waluigi first appeared in this game. Excuse me. But yeah, I understand that this is Waluigi's first appearance, which is the main reason I think I put it up there. Now, sure, this is a classic game with a lot of characters, a lot of unique courts, and if you want to do cheats, obviously, you can lock everything and get DK Jr. and Shy Guy as playable characters, which is pretty cool. Are DK Jr. the same character, though? I wonder. But anyway, the mini games as well, they're mad. They don't really have anything, really, but the Bowser Court's really fun with the items. Honestly, this is a nice classic game. I really recommend playing this. It's really fun. Also, the tourney mode is pretty cool. If you want to lock the characters, well, have fun in tourney, I guess. Although, I did cheats. Ha ha ha. Number 2, Mario Power Tennis. Now, you guys are probably sad that this isn't number 1, unfortunately, but this is still one of the best Mario sports games out there. And I'm sorry, yeah, I had the, oh, by the way, I had the Wii version growing up. Yeah, pretty sad, I know. But this is still the same game, honestly. And even with the Wii version, this is still a really good game, honestly. It has a huge roster of characters, fun tourneys, fun mini games, extremely fun courts. Oh my god, there's just so much to this game that makes it so much fun. I think the only downside to this, maybe it's because I have the Wii, I feel like the controls can be lackluster. I really love the power shots, but I guess, I don't know if people really want tennis matches to last forever, but I guess that's my main excuse of this one. But overall, this was still one of the best tennis games out there, so, or best Mario Tennis game out there, so yeah. And number 1 is Mario Tennis Aces. I mean, I wanted to make sure this one was number 1 because this is basically the best in the series. A story mode that hasn't been seen since the GBA game. Yeah, probably like a decade, I guess. And it has a huge, in terms of updates, yes, a huge character roster with barely any clones except for 2 Koopas, but either way, this is the best roster I've ever seen in the Mario game with barely any clones, no babies, a fun amount of courts, and oh my god, the online is perfect, honestly. You can decide if you don't want to go against that person if they have crappy Wi-Fi, but it's perfect, honestly. I love the game so much. It's my favorite Mario Tennis game out there. I don't even think any other Mario Tennis game could beat this, honestly. If only Link was in there, but that's okay. Hey, it's still a very fun game. Let's hope the next Mario Sports game will have an amazing roster like this one. Wow, it wasn't really easy ranking all these Mario Tennis games because some of these are really fun anyway. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more. Later, folks.